Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is D. And today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is, you're not going to be happy with this, the Five of Arrows, Frustration. Even though this card just fell off here, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago, it's back. And remember what I said about that? Choose not to be frustrated. Choose joy. Sure, you're not hitting the mark and, you're losing arrows and stuff like that. But, arrows is all about the conscious, the mental. It's an air sign. So, it's all of these emotions that have to do with, cognitive ability, right? Getting too much into your head around thinking things. And, yesterday we had the Ace of Arrows come up, and it was, have that clarity of what's going on. You made that decision here a couple days ago with the Two of Bows, that fire of creative energy, and you've got the Shaman here, 4 days ago as well, walking down, and he's got his arm around you, and he's saying, you know what? I understand it's easy to get frustrated. It's easy to think up in here, what if? Okay. But here you've got clarity yesterday on what's going on. You made a decision. You're clear in how you're moving forward. But when you woke up today, it was just kind of like, well, what's the first step? How do I get started, right? I'm frustrated with my health. Okay, well, what do you need to do with your health? What's the first step? I need to call a doctor. Okay. You have to take those first steps in order to alleviate that frustration. I'm frustrated by the weather. You can't control the weather. And that's another thing that this frustration looks at. All right? Control what you can control. But if you can't control it, why are you worried about it? All right? Well, it's always cold here. Well, then, you know what? Maybe your skill set can take you to a different area of the country where it's warmer all the time. But even where it's warmer, it's cold. I just came back from down south, and now they've got some cold weather down there. Unseasonably cold weather in January. But, you can't control what's going on with the weather. What you can control is what you can control. All right? Like I talked about your health. What are you frustrated about with your career? You're 16 days into the year. Okay? Are there, if there are budget cuts, if there's, something going on where projects aren't going, taking off, is that in your control or is that in somebody else's control? Okay. My philosophy is once something comes to my plate, then I can deal with it. Once it's off my plate, I try not to worry about it. Okay. Because what does worry do? Leads you into frustration. And with that frustration, you're just going to get, you're going to go down to that negative hole, all right, into that lethargy and to that, that black hole of what I call, waste. And this is the card that just fell off, okay? So here you've got all these positive things going on. You've got joy here a week ago, a solid foundation, a new beginning, with the Ace of Stones in that foundation, resources, okay? Stability. The Magician, or the Shaman, he's the Magician in a regular tarot deck. He's guiding you along the way. The universe has your back. He's told you that. He showed you that with that Four of Stones. All right? Protection. Yes, you have a decision to make. Whether it's right or wrong, you made that decision. And one with clarity. And with two air signs back to back, these arrows back to back, it's more of get out of your head. All right. This is how I want to move forward. Okay, fine. Take those steps, like I said. Okay. In that relationship, if you're frustrated with how things are going, have that conversation with somebody, with your significant other. Look, this is how I'm feeling. This is what I'm thinking. And they may turn around and say, you know what? I'm feeling the same way too. Okay, now you can have some dialogue, right? Now you can get things out in the open. Okay, those are hard decisions, hard conversations to have. Whether it's at home or whether it's at work. Okay, you can't be frustrated with everything. You can be frustrated as much as you want. You're in control of that. Okay, but if you don't take that first step, guess what? You're always going to be frustrated. And like a colleague of mine said a while ago, I choose joy. I don't choose frustration. And the Oracle card that came out before I started talking about this out of the Messenger Oracle deck is seek your answers within. Okay, the bear is looking at that heart within, the all-seeing eye. And it's asking you to, why are you frustrated? Look within. Why are you frustrated? Well, it was snowing today. Okay. So it was snowing today. What can you do about it? Absolutely nothing. Okay. But if you're out there driving, be careful. Watch your step as you're getting out of the vehicle, right? Shovel the driveway when you get home. Those are things that you can control, right? Or go sledding down a hill. Have fun. It's snow. Yes, it's cold out, but guess what? Go have some fun. Go ice skating. Make a snow angel. Have fun. Choose joy over frustration. It's all about the mindset. It's all about how you want to move forward. I know when I saw this card this morning, I was like, boy, how am I going to talk about this again? And I don't want to, I don't want to come across stern or anything like that, but I choose joy. I looked out there and I said, you know what? I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to do the things that I need to do and be positive about it. And I'm not going to let somebody else, take away that joy from me. Because I don't want to be frustrated all day. This to me is just like that Four of Vessels, that boredom card. Be aware of what's going on. Everybody doesn't want to see you happy. There's only one person who wants to see you happy, and that's you. Okay, I want to see you happy all the time, but I need to take care of myself. I can't take care of everybody else. All I can do is give the message out there, right? So that's today's card of the day, Five of Arrows, Frustration. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up. And this is D for the Spirit's Path. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, God bless, stay safe, and don't get frustrated.